What's happening, people? And once again, welcome back to youtube.com/CubCamTV for this, another edition of CUBREACTS as we continue to explore the latest new musical flavour. And today we are getting into a brand new artist on the channel, a video that I'm very excited to get into because it's gone viral seemingly out of kind of nowhere, which is always an exciting thing. It means the tune's probably an absolute banger and I cannot wait to explore it. The sounds of Soundz, that's his name, S-O-U-N-D-Z, with a track that goes by the name Attention. The original tune dropped a few months ago and it's done pretty well. It's on about 200k or so, but this video is already on approaching 800k after just 12 days, so this is looking very exciting indeed. As always, friends, if you are new to the channel, do make sure you're getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right hand side of the page, turning notifications on as well, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff. Without further ado, we're going to jump right into this one. Let's go. Video already has a very certain feel to it. Pink Line Films. So immediately from the jump, moving in that much more sort of higher-ended vocal range, a very kind of delicate vocal sitting around what is quite a floaty instrumental. A lot of pad textures actually driving the overall feel of this one forward. Very sharpened sounding percussion kind of leading the way in regards to the drums as well. Pretty much focusing primarily on that kind of very punchy kick and that very kind of slappy snare sound. They're the two major elements of this one so far. Sounding good though. The video looks fun as well.
Tell me the truth, smart on me. Or am I they push up because I like you a lot. Fine girl, say she know I like stress. I go buy you Tesla. Girl, I need your attention. Your wine is special. I go get you eventually. I know many guys.
So yeah, the overall feel of this one's fun, man. I'm getting sort of early Fireboy DML, sort of early Oxlade vibes with this. Again, that's not saying that he sounds identical. It's just saying I can hear similarities in that sort of vocal structure. I'd be keen to hear in the comments actually who you think you can kind of recognize in this guy's sort of vocal style. But again, I'm loving his approach. Just very minimal, very confident, but again, very delicate, very composed in the way that he is performing. The instrumental itself is very kind of, it's very loose. You literally just have kicks and snares primarily rhythm-wise, and the rest is just floating pad textures and the occasional chord switch. So the majority of the melody is being provided by his vocal line.
Tell me what is it you need?
Oh, that's a cool shot. That's a really cool shot, the way that's been lit. I'm always a fan of pink jackets and pink suits as well. I don't know why, I just think they always have a kind of classy feel about them. But again, this sort of slow pan rotating towards the girl at the bar, I love this as a shot. Looks really, really clean. Again, the instrumental's nice, man. It's minimal, but it's definitely doing the job. I think Soundz is doing a lot to kind of amplify what's going on with the instrumental as well. It almost feels like it was left minimal so that he could try a few different things out and go a few different directions. That's the overall kind of vibe of what I'm getting from him. But again, it's sounding good. I'm liking the, I don't know, just this, there's almost like a semi-UK feel to a lot of this as well. Again, it has that sort of early notes, early sort of Young Bane kind of feel to it. But it also has elements of early Oxlade, early Fireboy. Those are in there as well. Maybe even like an early Ruger, just in the actual sonics rather than the sort of lyric content as well. So it's interesting.
Nice, yeah. Anybody stressing you, on my side paralyze it. But you consign them if I like you. One emotion more going for me title. But you know, see me change my ways.
This went from 0 to 100 very quickly.
I'll be waiting for the way you correct me. And if only you can see through my eyes.
So, from what I'm gathering from the video is he's gone to somewhere where he knows someone will be. Everyone's trying to hit on her. She's not interested in any of them, but he doesn't want to hit on her for some reason, and eventually he does. I'm assuming that's what the theme of the video is. Again, guys, let me know in the comments section down below. Again, how are you finding Soundz? If this is your first time listening to him, I've got a funny feeling this will be the first time listening for a few of you guys. But again, he's going semi-viral with this as a tune. Almost Mr. Easy-esque kind of vocal lines on that when you start to hit those almost electronic notes very, very potently, which is really cool to hear. I just love all the different bag of influences that are swimming around in this one. There's an element of Maven's in there as well. It's really, really cool.
I'ma take you to the seaside, when you decide which side you could. I'ma see time, don't they waste time. Fine girl, say she know I like stress. I go buy you Tesla, girl I need your attention. Girl your wine is special, I go get you eventually. I know many guys they are DM, but no green.
This video went nuts very, very quickly. Considering how it started off, it was all very calm, very mellow, and then the next thing you know, we have literally got gunshots being fired and the bar's been emptied, and progress has been made in regards to making himself known by the looks of things. Very, very, very 0 to 100 video. Again, quite early R&B sort of feel to it, where things are actually a little bit more nuts than you'd expect, but it works, and I do think this has quite a cool feel to it, man. I do like the, again, the tune itself is great. I love the kind of way that Soundz has applied himself vocally, just so it isn't just a kind of floaty backdrop. He turns the tune into something special himself. So again, if you're listening instrumental-wise, you pretty much have that sort of, I don't know if it's keys or whether it's a synth, but it's some sort of blung sort of sound. It's some sort of plucked sort of chord melody. That's the lead sort of thing next to the sort of floating pad textures. You've got a couple of almost sort of minimalized 808s in the percussion section down below, but apart from that, it's pretty much just that snare and that kick drum that are driving this tune. This is pretty much entirely driven by Soundz' vocal, which is a cool thing to see. We'll let this one run through to the end and then give it our final breakdown. There we go. The tune switches up drastically towards the end. I don't know whether that's a different tune. I'm presuming it is, and I'm just not being able to take it in. But there we go. Attention by Soundz, directed by Pink for Pink Line Films, produced by Faith Marshall on Wooka. So there we go. Very cool tune. I do like it as an overall feel. As I said, it has a lot of different kind of elements all swirling around in the mixing pot. This one, I like the fact that you have got that, again, early kind of Fireboy Oxlade feel. I think there's a fair bit of UK influence on this as well. There's almost like Mr. Easy-esque vocal textures that we get into. Elements of kind of Maven's in there as well, just in regards to the sort of vocal maneuvers that we're hearing if you look at everyone on Maven's. So it's an interesting set, and I do very much enjoy this as an overall tune. So there we go. Fantastic stuff. As always, friends, if you are new to the channel, do make sure you are getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page, turning notifications on as well, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff if you did enjoy this one. That's it from me, and we shall see you all next time. Peace.
Sounding so good right now. But they're sounding a bright and proud.
Yes, it's Kovu. Stay locked.
Cooktown TV. Your boy Slim off it right here, and you're locked on to the best breakfast with man like Kovu.
Yo, this is Aaron Glitch, and you're tuning to the sounds of Kovu right now. You already know the thing. Bad boy selector. Alright, let's go.